Hello, hello. It is Wednesday and oh look, I'm streaming again. Yeah, I do this like pretty much every Wednesday. But yeah, and today is no exception. Sometimes I'm on time and sometimes I'm not on time. And I'm unusual on a Zoom call or something and it's like, "Oh no, I can't get out of the Zoom call." It's like, "All right, okay." Hello, Array of Emotions. Okay, wow, it is an empty fucking chat today. At first only showed up. Okay, now we got two. How are you guys doing? I am okay. I'm a little tired. I'm not sleeping well. And I'm a little sick. And if you can see, I have like a cough drop in my mouth because I'm not really that well. I don't know. I feel a little under the weather. And but I worked really hard on the score, so I feel like I have to stream anyway. So it's okay. But yeah. I'm alive. The French Doggy, hi! You showed up. At first only says, I am so under the weather. I've spent most of the last couple days asleep. Holy Jesus, you are really under the weather. Shit, I was complaining about having like a little bit of like a cold or something, but yeah, head first only totally takes the cake. What happened, head first only? Is it the kidney stone again? I hope it's not, but what's going on? As for me, it's because of the weather change. I think it got significantly colder here. And I have a shitty immune system, clearly. And so yeah. So I was supposed to do like some more vocals on the score, but I just couldn't because I was just like, I can't. I'm a little too like bleh today, and I've been coughing a little bit, so my voice doesn't sound great. And you know, have you tried doing opera with like a cough? It's really hard. I'm just saying, you can't do opera if you've got a cold. It's just not fun. And it's like torture. And then you're like, why don't I sound great? And it's like, because you're sick. Duh. Head first only says, dunno. Just zero energy, feeling down, but much improved today. Went out for a walk today, posted a letter to my aunt who will be 92! 92, good God! 92. You know what? I hope to never live that long. Or if I do live that long, I want to look like I'm 50. Please, come on. This is the great dream. And who knows? I'm Asian, so, you know, Asian don't raisin. And they mean it, I swear. It's like, I hope to look very young. Array of Emotion says, damn, that's proper old. And I'm like, 92, good Lord, you're 8 years away from a century. Good God. That means wow. She remembers what it's like probably to not have like, I don't know, some of the mod cons that we have. 92. She still lives on her own, still mobile, still with it. Head first only says, God damn. Head first only, you come from fairly good genetics. Good, yeah. I mean, so does Array of Emotions. His family's quite long-lived as well. Mine is not. But yeah. I mean, I think that's amazing. And as long as she's, like, cool with living, that's all good, you know? I know that there are some people who are like, I just can't wait to, like... It's like they get stuck in, like, oh, and I know this for... These are facts. I used to work in a residential care facility. It specialized in people with Alzheimer's. And some people were present and some people were not. And it was terrible. And I saw that and it was just like a, hey, you know what you should do? Like, never get to this point. I never want to get to that point where I don't, you know, I can't recognize people and I don't know what my shoes are, you know? Like, what are these tissue boxes or are they shoes? Who knows? It could be both. Anyway. Okay. Alzheimer's is awful, head first only says. Yes, it is. Dementia is pretty bad. I mean, I've told you guys stories, but I'll just tell them again. So yeah, I told you I used to work in a residential care facility for people who had mostly specializing people with Alzheimer's and who suffered from dementia. And it was pretty hardcore. I mean, hey, it's Wabi. Wabi says evening. Evening. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that's right. So I used to work at a residential care facility. And we would get some really, there were some interesting people who are probably, let's be real, they're probably all deceased now. They've passed, kindly into the void or to heaven or to whatever you believe in. And, yeah, there were some really great people. And there was this woman whose name was May. I mean, there were at least 2 Mays in the facility because that was kind of an old-fashioned name. It's like, what's her name? It's like May. Okay. So there were 2 Mays, I think. And 1 May, or maybe there was 1. I don't know. And then there was 1 May. I'm just going to say it. And she was great. And she had dementia. But she was awesome because she had the biggest crush on the only male, caretaker nurse. And I think his name was Kurt or something. And she'd always be like, Kurt, it's my birthday. And she would say it just like that, except better. And she'd be like, Kurt, it's my birthday. And Kurt would be like, yeah, May, I guess it's your birthday. Because he was just the nicest person in the world, I swear. And she'd be like, Kurt's my boyfriend. And we'd be like, this is amazing. Can I just this is amazing. She'd say that every time we'd see May with Kurt, Kurt would be doing something. And she'd be like, he's my boyfriend. And we'd be like, aw, May. I'm like, girl, you still got it. Anyway, enough about that. That's the kind of I don't mind getting to that stage if I'm old. But anything past that, if I don't know, what hands are anymore, yeah, then it's like, okay, yeah, it's okay. Just take me out to the back of the shed, just give me a mercy kill and it's cool. I'm okay with that. All right. Anyway, glad you're here. Nice. 92 years old is wow, that's an achievement. And that's kind of amazing because it's she's been through wars. She's lived through wars upon wars. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sorry. It's just blowing my mind. I wonder if she's got some great stories. If she has any stories to tell. I hope you've got some good ones, Head First Only. I hope she told you ones about I don't know, something about the war. It's always something about the war. The wars. I love it. Anyway, so tonight, sorry, I'm a little sick. Bear with me. I'm just a little sniffly. I'll be sharing more Metropolis, and I'm going to try to be as animated as I can possibly be. And you'll get more Metropolis tonight because, yes, I have been working on it. And I'm not finished. And I'm not even finished with the section I'm going to play for you. I'm not even super finished with that. But I'm getting there. I can feel like I'm sort of making my way to it. And it's really tricky because I really am at the last few minutes and pacing the music and making sure that it kind of matches the action but isn't it's such a weird careful business. It's so careful and I have to be really careful with that. It's a delicate fucking Fabergé egg. And I have to be really good about it. And I can't mess it up. And so, because if I mess it up, then that means I've messed up something that is really important to me. And I've messed up this film that I think is so beautiful, and I've not done it justice. So I figure the best thing to do, and I think this goes for anybody who right now who's watching, who's making music, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, if you're scoring, if you're making other things, whatever you make, I think you'll agree with me that it's better to make things right and to take a little bit longer than to just rush it and just try to get it out there. I think it's Head First Only says, trust me, at this point, more than 2 hours in, you've definitely done it justice. Thank you. It's been a it's been a fucking trial. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm just sort of mental because it's been like a lot. It's been a lot, and there's still more to do, There's still a ton more to do. Because I have to basically finish composing and then go right back to the beginning. And then I have to start finessing everything. And that's going to take some time. And I have to make sure all the things line up with all the points that I've wanted to hit. And so it's a trial. It's a lot, but I'm happy to do it. I love it. I love doing it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I might be like, I'm not really trying to complain. It's more like I just want to convey to you that this has not been easy for me. That MC Howman! Hey sis, it's your Ate Christine. Love you and miss you, sis, and happy Thanksgiving to you and David from me and the kids. Hey! You made it! Hi! That's my sister. So she's my middle sister. So she's older than I am by 2 years. Good God! So yeah. So you guys have to say nice things about me. You have to say nice things about me. And yeah, because that's my sister, and I'm sure whatever. Who cares? It's all right. You can say shit about me. It's all right. Talk shit. Feel free to talk shit. It's fine. So just in case you don't know, I'm addressing my sister Christine right now. At Christine, I'm scoring a film from 1927 called Metropolis, and it's really old, and I'm doing it because I'm trying to teach myself how to score films, and I've been streaming about it, and I've been streaming excerpts of stuff that I've been doing, and it's been a lot of stuff, and what I'm planning to do with all of this at the end of it, other than show people hey, this is cool, is a great film. I'm hoping that it will sort of help me get like actual composer jobs, or at the very least get me a mentor, because I applied for a mentorship. I'm part of the Alliance of Women Film Composers, which I joined, I think, sometime in either October or September or something. And I joined them, and because I'm really interested in composing for film or TV, whatever. But there was a mentorship program being offered, and I applied for it, and I'm going to find out in January if I have a mentor, if I've gotten a mentor. I hope I have. I've used three pieces of music from the thing I'm scoring right now. I've used 3 pieces in my little group of kind of the little sample of stuff that I can do, so that they'll be yeah, we like her, let's mentor her, or we hate her, god damn it, she's weird. Which I'd be you know what, I am. And it's been it's become very apparent to me in the last week and a half that I'm incredibly strange and weird. And it's not a surprise to you guys, but yeah. My sister says, oh, nice, that sounds interesting, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Good, thanks for being interested. Because look, normally my family's not interested in what I'm doing. I mean, let's be real, it's it's kind of weird. I'm a weirdo. That's how it goes. Anyway, tonight I'll be sharing some lovely stuff with you. Hey! Okay, now my little niece Jasmine. Hello, it's Jasmine. When are you coming back down? When am I coming back down to California? I don't know. Maybe when I'll figure that out when the pandemic ends. Right now, it's like I can't even travel. It's like serious. Like they're locking down over here. Like we don't have like restaurants open at all, except for takeaways. So it's pretty serious over here. And so I don't think I'll be traveling to the US anytime soon. And yeah, this is how it goes. This is how it goes. I can't. And it's not that I didn't want to. I wanted to, and I was going to, but I couldn't because they locked down Europe. And they're like, hey, you know what? Let's just keep these people inside Europe. You know, because of the plague. And it's like, okay, yeah. Da French Doggy says, Europe is kind of screwed up with the pandemic. It is. Da French Doggy is right. Europe is screwed up. Rave Emotion says, yeah, I don't think I want to sit on a flight at the moment. Yeah, I don't want to either. I mean, I don't like flying, period. I don't like it, but I obviously do it because I have to. The only thing I like is like airport food. That's the only thing. Yeah. But I don't know. It's really bad. It's a really bad time to travel. And oh god, like I don't want to like die yet. I don't want to die before, I have to finish this film score first. At First Only says, it really is. 696 people died in the UK today from COVID-19. Most businesses are closed. Holy Jesus. So almost 700 people died just today in the UK. God, good God. Good God. Okay. All of my friends in the UK, please stay inside. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is bad. It's bad. Okay. All right. Jasmine, sweetie, it's bad. It's so bad right now. I would love to come back soon, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, enjoy Thanksgiving without me. I'll just be like over here. Actually, I'm planning to I'm going to make some Thanksgiving food. I'm just going to make, you know what I'm going to make? Okay, I'm going to make a fucking cherry pie. I'm going to make cherry pie, and that's what we're going to eat. We're going to eat cherry pie. There might be turkey, if I'm feeling, I don't know, like turkey. But really, I'm just going to make cherry pie. It's going to be great. Headfirst Only says, 16,570 more hospital admissions today, too. It's serious. Wow. Oh my God, UK people. Wabi, Headfirst Only. Oh my God, please be careful. Please be careful. I'm worried for you. MC Ahmed, my sister. I'll just say sis. Sis, next time you come down, I'll get you a room at my new job. Did I tell you I work at Morongo Casino now? By the way, we're still open. How are you still open? Holy God. Also, you got a new job. That's great. Oh, and you got at the casino. Nice. Nice. Oh my God. Dude, that's so Filipino. I can say that because I'm Filipino. That's what I can say. I'd be like, you know what? That's so Filipino. Slot machines. The casino. Going to the casino. Be careful. Be careful. This is everybody. Be careful. Also, I'll eat a turkey leg on your behalf. We're a sovereign nation. Good. Thank you. Eat a turkey leg on my behalf. I love turkey legs. They're my favorite part of the turkey. Yeah. Super Filipino. Okay. Moving along. I guess you guys want to see some Metropolis. Right? Okay. I know. Hold up. Let me like open this puppy up and switch to a display. Hold on. Don't start yet. Okay. Doot 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 doot. Let me resize this. Okay, so last time. I think last time I kind of started playing the newer section for you. I don't know. And I've got a new bit for you. I also kind of did a little bit more mixing, and added some transition sounds, and I'm sorry, I'm burping. Yeah, I messed with some things. So I guess I'm gonna play it from. I don't know. I guess. Do you want it from after the bit with the guitar, or do you want me to play it like when it goes to that weird triple yeah, when Grot wakes up. Let's hear the guitars again. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm sorry. I love the guitar part. I'm here for it, man. Hold up. Here we go.
Malayas Maleficar. Malayas Maleficar. I hear the crowd in the street. I feel the rush of the heat. They cry and call me a witch and lay their sins at my feet. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas Maleficarum. The blood is pumping as I brace into attack. They swing the hammer and it strikes me in the back. Claim they're exterminating me on God's behalf. They want my tears, but I just look at them and laugh. Am I not what you asked for? Not what you prayed for? You're a fearless leader, great mediator. I'm the culmination of creation. I am everything you lack, and I will lead you to damnation. Can't they see what they've done? All that they hated, they've become. Think they can tell good from evil, but which one is which one is which one? No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas Maleficarum. As I laugh in your face, lift me onto the pyre. Raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cover me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on fire. As I laugh in your face, lift me onto the pyre. Raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cover me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on fire. No mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Say it, Malayas Maleficarum. Say it, Malayas Maleficarum.
Okay. that was it. Yeah, I just decided to let it play through because you guys were like, "Oh, I like it in large chunks," and I'm like, "Okay, got it." Um, mm. Anyway, yeah. Um, I'm not even done with this. Like, I'm not even done with those bits that the new bits that you heard. I still have stuff that I'd like to add. I still have things that I'd like to put in there. I can hear things that I need to do. I can hear things where it's like they need something. Um but I think what I try to do whenever I'm scoring a new area is I try to like kind of find out what basic emotion is in there, and then I find the emotion, and then I try to sort of, hey, Mike Tango Charlie, you're here. Give it up for Mike Tango Charlie. Hey Nick. Hi Nick. So when I'm looking for the new section, like when I'm trying to plan for it, what I do is I try to think about things that I need to call back to. And so so what I did, I called back to, do you remember that scene where like Maria is trapped in the house with Rotfang and he's chasing her and Frieder's outside and he's like, yeah, yeah. So what I did was I did a callback to some of those sounds. So I found the I took that kick that was like a sound. I also those two, I don't know, there's some kind of like crazy little beats that I use in there, the electronic beats, and I also call back to there's a sound in there as well, like an effects sound that I put in there that I brought back because this is like a scene where again Rotfang, the character of Rotfang, is chasing Maria, and because Rotfang is chasing Maria, I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm going to take some elements from the other scene where Rotfang is chasing Maria, and that way you kind of remember it and it kind of ties it all in together, like it's a yeah. My Tingo Charlie says, I've been here for about 15 minutes but didn't want to interrupt. Oh, you could have said like hi. You could have said hi, like, hey, what's up? I'm in the chat. I'm here. I'm just like, I just muted when I'm playing this stuff for you. I just mute my mic, and I actually get to watch this thing through, because normally when I do all of this and I render it, I don't watch it because I don't have time. Because usually I'm like really cutting it close to actually, like, I'm cutting it close, like yeah. So this is like made like not, it's made today and very quickly, and yeah, and it's like I do a lot of I have to basically render the video, and I don't have the time to just sit there and watch it. And when I do the playthrough in Ableton Live, sometimes it skips because it's like, you have too many layers. So it's, yeah, it hates me. Yeah. Mike Tango Charlie says, I was also cooking oven chips, which took up a lot of my attention. Yeah. Oven chips are great. I love oven chips. Just chips in general. Oh, and for you who are not in the UK, fries. I love fries. And I used to not like fries, but I don't know. Now I like them. Like, I came here to Belgium where they do them right, and I really like them now. And Mike Dingo Jellies says, if turning on oven counts as cooking, then I was cooking. Because Array of Emotions was like, you were cooking? Yeah, because let's be real. Like, Mike Tango Charlie, I know, Nick, I know you don't cook. And that's okay. If you can do spaghetti, I guess you're fine. And oven chips, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, the awesomeness of Belgian fries has won you over, Array of Emotion says. Yes, and the mayonnaise. Yes, I like mayonnaise. I don't think that makes me basic. That just makes me like, I just really like the way they do do the fries and mayonnaise here. I love I don't know, the flavors are really good. My Dickle Charlie says, I can also read soup. Oh, good. You're set. You know what? You're set. You're fine. If I ever come to dinner, it'll be like cans of soup and the oven fries. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna be mad at that. I won't be mad at that as long as you have like my favorite soup flavors. You know, I really like. You know, I don't mind canned soup. I like cream of mushroom a lot and tomato. I like tomato soup. I don't know. It's just something about tomato soup. I don't know what it is. It's like magic. My Tico Charlie's the soup, oven fries, spaghetti. Oh my goodness. That is a dinner party. Anyway, so yeah, do you like it? Did you like the newer section? It was so much work. It was so much work. And it's not even done. It's not even finished. Like I know I still have to do all this shit to it. I know I have to like do so much shit, but I decided to like I had to rework like add stuff in from callbacks. I have to do callbacks. So I do callbacks also. There's a part where when you see Frieder is kind of fighting on the roof, and he falls down, there's his melody from the flood scene where it's that guitar where I call it the hero time. It's time to be a hero, and it's like I'll play it for you. Okay, I'll play it, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. Let me find it. It's this part. Doot doot doot. Money power. It's come on. Oh, it's this part. Come on. Oh my god, I love that part. When they hug. It's the best thing ever. Okay, here. Okay, so you hear that? Now? Here. Okay, so see how like I took, so you know how I talked about like ombreing the music? Like I like to take bits, not just from like callbacks from like, you know, like 2 scenes ago or whatever, 3 scenes ago, but like I actually like to incorporate a bit from like the scene before that. So like the big, what's, you know, I try to find the like the melodies, like certain melodies that are new for, like if I make a new one, for example, and in the guitar scene, in the guitar stuff, I did make this, that one was new. It was the, what I like to call the hero theme. I don't know, I don't have a name for it. I just call this the flood. But it's what I call it. It's like the hero theme, and it's like down down. Yeah, it's just like super, where he sound, it's like he's just being like, I'm a badass hero and I'm saving the day, And that's I was like, okay, well, I'll take that, and then I'll put it in the part where he's fighting Rodfang, and but I'll make it slightly somber because it's like it's going to end in some kind of death. It's not going to be like, this is scary. It's not great. Like, people are watching, and when they're watching, and you've had all these points where there's like all this anxiety in the music, and I think giving those little breaks, giving those little moments where it's like a little bit quieter, what it does, it allows you to like breathe and to like kind of breathe, take it in again. And so when we ramp it up to the big shit, it's like, okay, we feel it. If you just keep playing like big shit, big shit, big shit all the time, loud shit, it's like you gotta it's going to not be as impactful as it could be. So if you take it and then you just like, you know, you have moments where it's a little bit quieter, just a little bit quieter, and then back into crazy, that's good. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? This is still my first fucking film to score. This is still like my first scoring, like real scoring project. So, do I know what I'm talking about? Not really. It's all intuition, and it's just like, I don't know. I think of it as like the world's longest DJ mix. And yeah, that's kind of like how I see it. Or just like a really, you know, you have to give these breaks. You have to like when you're switching, I don't know, it's just, I think you need that. I think you need that kind of, that moment, that rest for your ears, and then you just go back to it, and then it's good, like, oh, let's go hard again, you know. Nick says, light and shade, that is the way. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, so you need both. I think you need those quieter moments, you need those little breaks from like the percussion, you need the breaks. I'm not saying that you can't have like a kind of a small beat going, and I'll show you, I'll play for you a part where I really thought about that. But it's like, I think if you give people that, then it's almost like people need a kind of, they need a moment to sort of catch their breath, you know, or they need a moment to just be like, holy Jesus, that was intense, you know, like pff. So the whole so that part that I played, you know, like the one where I'm rapping, like the where I'm like doing that, and you know how it kind of calms down to like a slightly quieter bit. Hold on, let me go here. So it goes, you know, like it's loud, and then it kind of comes in, and then it's like, okay, back again. And so if you listen, there's like there is that kick pattern, that, and that's from, again, it's from when you first the first Rotfang chases Maria scene. It's when she's trapped in the house. So if you listen, there you go. And so you hear that, and I bring it back again a little bit later. And so okay, what other bit do I bring back? There's this, yeah, I do bells. Of course I do bells. Look, she's hanging from a fucking bell. That's awesome. Yeah, okay, of course I'm gonna do bells. This is like the time for bells, yo. Yeah. I'm here for bells. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna add some opera to that. I'm gonna sing some opera to that. The bells are pretty badass, a Raven Motion says. Thank you. I thought they were nice to touch. I like to, there are moments where I can do that and where I can't. So, like the bells, I can definitely do the bells. And, of course, right here in the guitar section, that kind of, that little beat I do right here. Right here, hold on. Yeah, so that, like the dum, dum. And then same thing in the beginning of that bit where she's like trying to get that stupid thing to work and she's like pulling the levers. Oh wait, I think that was before it. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I did it wrong. Okay, now watch. Oh wait. Or maybe it comes later. No. Oh. You know what? It wasn't that section. It was a section earlier. I think this is my favorite motif. Which one? Mike Tango Charlie says, I think this is my favorite motif. I'm not sure. Is it that guitar thingy that I did, or... Shit, there's so many freaking motifs in this. There's so many fucking sections. Oh, okay. I've did so many. Yeah. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite sections ever. This was so much fun, but so difficult for me to do. Because I'm not a guitar player. Like, I'm not a guitarist. Like, I'm really good at kind of making the sounds, sort of like faking it. That Mike Tingo Charlie says the string bit. Yeah. I like that a lot as well. It's kind of, it provides a softness in contrast to the kind of heavier guitar. So whenever I have like heavier sounds, I like to kind of put in like a little something to sort of, like, if it's a little, if it depends on what situation I'm scoring. But since this is a situation where it's flooding and it's complete panic, that to me, that's like, okay, that's totally fucking guitar. All right, that's electric guitar. That's But these kids are innocent, and they're anxious, and they're frightened, and it's a kind of like a sort of like a that kind of that's them. That's kind of, they're sort of like, God, how do I fucking say that? I don't even know. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. It's like they are the kids, that sort of heart. They're a bit of that heart. And when I'm kind of constructing this shit, usually it'll reflect the situation, but also like the characters. So I try to use kind of sounds that sort of describe the characters in a way. So that's kind of how I see it for the that's how I see the kids anyway. Mike Dingo Charlie says they did show up for cake, so not so innocent. There is nothing wrong with cake. Nothing wrong with cake. You show up for the cake. Eat the fucking cake, man. All right, what else? I'm sorry I don't have the old file that I had like a video of like the beginning section where I'm eating cake right now, Raven Motion says. There's a beginning section where he chases Maria, let me see if I have any old videos. I might not, though. That's September. Copy 2, that's June. Maybe September? I don't know. I threw away so much shit because I had too much shit. I don't know. Let's see. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Let's find out. What is this? Oh, this is beginning. Hold up. That's Yoshiwara. Oh, nope. Nope. Too early. Nope. This was before that. Sorry. Oh. There's in the chat. Like, Headfirst only says, you still have birthday cake left? I'm amazed. Arabian Motion says, it was a big cake. It was a big cake. It was a pretty fucking big cake. And I'm not gonna apologize for making a big cake. You know what? Let me see if I have anything in my garbage. Hold on. Including rep. Nope. No. Okay. Credits to me. Nope. Sorry, I don't have a rendered version of that bit, but I'll do it. I don't know. I'll show you later, I guess, at some point. I also here. There was something I was talking about, like the quiet loud thing. How I kind of like that sort of thing. Hold on. Hold on. You know, I'm just gonna play the newer section again so that I can point stuff out, because I don't remember. I don't remember. Sorry. Okay.
Maleficarum.
This is that same melody from the first chase scene. Hear that beat? So this is the quiet part. And back. Here's the kick. The kicks. And then the beat again. This is still Rotfang's theme. So quieter, and then percussion. So anyway, did you hear that? I did a callback to that theme that started at the beginning here. So it's this part. So yeah, I did that. Her. What else? Shit. There's probably a lot. Oh, I put in Frieder's theme. So I want to point out something. And I'll show you why I did it like this. There's a part where like the people start getting all pissed off because they see Jo Friedersen and they're like, we fucking hate him, you know? And Headfirst only says, there's a certain amount of overacting going on here. Honey, there's a certain amount of overacting going on in this whole goddamn film, but I love it. Oh, it's, you know, it's great. It's what they have to do, right? Mike Tingo Charlie says, I have an image of the first director yelling instructions. Look sad. Now look angry. Now look freaked out. Probably. But in German. Because it's in German. There's a part here that I put in here because I felt like it really it sort of made people kind of like people were starting to get angry when they started looking at Jo Friedersen, but because Josephat is like, your children are saved, you know. So that's why I didn't do that same kind of like minor thing that it's like I didn't keep that minor. I actually changed it to a sort of like a major so that it sounded a little bit more hopeful, and I think that it's so I'm still playing with the patterns, with the kind of the string patterns and stuff. I'm still using the same kind of pattern and the same and also with the that very quick string that you hear, that dun 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 dun, that I also take that and I play with it and I turn it into something major instead of having it minor. So for example, you hear it you hear it here. That dun 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 dun. So, and that sound makes it it makes it through, like, you know, you hear it every so often. You hear that sort of like da 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 da, that kind of quick string thing. So here's what happens. So the people, they start seeing, they see Jo Friedersen, they see Josephat, they see the Thin Man, and they're getting pissed. They're all like angry and shit. Hold on, I'll play this part for you, and then you can see that percussion. I put that percussion in there. I put like and I gave your ears a break from the strings, the horns, everything, just for like a little bit, so that you could kind of, so what it does, what I did there was so that I could change the key and also change the feeling, because it's still people kind of being angry, but also they start kind of gearing up even more so, and the action on the rooftop is getting like crazier. So I'm gonna play that part for you, and I'm gonna show you here. So see, they're getting riled up. Ooh, they're getting angry. By the way, that's Frieder's theme. It's that dun 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 dun. That's Frieder's theme. So I put it in there because he's fighting on the rooftop, and also because it's like I have to sort of, I don't know. Again, it's a callback thing. It's trying to call back to other things, other motifs, and yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should stick some guitar or something in here. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to. Basically, I need to like take a break for like a day and then stop and then look at it again. And it's kind of like there are all these things that I know I need to do. There are all these things, and I know how the ending is kind of gonna be. I already kind of laid it out, but I didn't like let it go all the way. I didn't render that part because I wasn't even done, and I had to figure out the timing because there are certain beats I want to hit, and I have to kind of count that. So that'll take that'll take a little bit more time. At First Only says, always space for more guitar. I think so. I think it's needed. I think that it would benefit, definitely. It would give it that sort of, I don't know, maybe just something, just a little, like just a little bit. Bring it back a little bit, because now things are frantic. Now it's like shit just got real, and we need like fucking guitars. Mike Tango Charlie says triumphant trumpets. Yeah, I was saying that's a good idea. It's just I need to like basically I need to take a break from it. Like take it. I can't look at it tomorrow. This is what I do. By the way, if you're wondering what I do, as far as composing, like the process. If I feel like I'm not quite sure where I'm going, or I'm not quite sure what needs to be touched upon again or what needs to be called back. If I'm not sure, then I stop and then I don't look at it or don't listen to it for like a day or two or even longer than that. And then I just like then I'll look at it again and be like, okay, I know what this needs now. So I do that. I've done that for like every section. I just sort of go stop and like him back. Then I look at it again. I'm like, okay. And I watch it again. It's like, okay. And this ending bit I haven't seen as often. So I have to keep rewatching it, and trying to figure out which beats I want to hit. And there are a lot of emotions happening. It's like fucking rapid cycling over here. And it's crazy. Like people are like mad, and then they're sad, and they're crying, but they're freaked out, and it's so emotionally like crazy, and I wanted to reflect that. So yeah, there was a lot of maneuvering. There was a lot of musical maneuvering through that, and I changed key like a few times here because it's like I need to do the callbacks, but two, it's also because I need to sort of reflect this kind of these sudden emotions that are like they happen so quickly. So I think that if the music reflects that, then maybe you'll feel that more. You'll feel that sort of like anxiety and mixed with all these different things all at once, and then I don't know. It's kind of I'm still working on it. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, it's they're very intense. Everybody's really intense as far as emotions go. So except maybe the Thin Man, he barely looks like he gives a shit. He's like, I don't give a shit. Hold up. See, because they're all like mad and they're like, I'm thirsty for blood. And then it's like, oh no, really? And then, hooray! So it's just like, what the fuck? Okay. Alright. Now everybody, don't be angry anymore. Hooray! Yeah, I know. Headfirst Only says, Thin Man just stands there in that awesome frock coat and looks cool. He's like so chill. Look at that. He's like a fucking statue. He's like, whatever. I love these, like, look at these shoes. Yosefat's shoes. He's wearing them worker shoes. It's like those big ass worker shoes. I guess worker shoes were like clogs or something. Like uncomfortable and probably made of wood. I don't know. Yeah, he's just, look at him. He's just like, whatever. He's like, I don't care now. And it's like he's kind of goes from like henchman to sort of like personal assistant. Like at first you're like, maybe he's gonna commit murder for me. But then it's like, he's just gonna pick up my dry cleaning. You know? That's how I see that. That's what I see. Anyway. Headfirst Only says, for a henchman, he doesn't do a lot of henching. No, his henching comes in the beginning. And his henching comes with Yosefat and like the whole money thing. And he's you know, like, how about some money? You know? And Yosefat's like, no, I'm gonna throw it in your face and we're gonna have a little battle, you know? Mike Dingo Charlie says, I think he realizes he's no longer really a factor in the plot. Probably. He probably has to just look like a bodyguard. He's like bodyguard, personal assistant, and dry cleaning pickup. That's what I imagine. And of course, like, Yo is like he's like on his knees. You never see him freak out, really. It's only when he thinks his son is in danger. When his son's in danger. So it's really interesting. He starts off this film as like this super cold, like he seems unfeeling. He seems really stern, if he's anything. And he's like really selfish, and he's like, yeah, and I want to do bad. You know, I want to start shit, make sure these people revolt. But then he actually starts showing like emotions. And the first time that we really see him show his emotions is in that first scene where we see when we see Rotfang for the first time, and he's like uncovering that he's uncovering the giant statue of hell. And it's interesting to actually see him sort of progressively become more and more emotional through the film. And by the end, he actually, you know, he's actually like on his knees. And I think, if any, to me, that's like, it's a sign of humility. And also, you know, and that he's just like bereft, you know, he's like, fuck. And he's worried about his son, because basically his son he might be like the only person he cares about, the only thing he loves, but he still loves, you know. Headfirst Only says, poor Herr Rasp, life wasn't kind. Which one was Rasp? Was that Grot, or was that like Thin Man? I don't remember their names. Basically, like, they all had, I don't know. It's probably Thin Man, right? Yeah. I think so. I don't know. I don't remember their names right now. The Thin Man. He died in a Soviet labor camp. Oh, I thought that was Grot. I thought Grot died in a Soviet labor camp. Did they both die in a Soviet labor camp? I just think that, like, they had the worst. My Dingo Charlie says, damn, that is grim. Hello? All you have to do is say Soviet labor camp. You know that's bad. Like, ooh, just labor camp. Labor camp. Or, you know what? Camp. Say, he died in a camp. I don't even need to say Soviet or labor. You know it's bad. Clup and Pop! Hey! Hey, Clup! Mid-century camp in general. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Where are you? You're here. You missed the whole like music thing. I played some music. I played some scoring and stuff. Oh, beans. Do you want me to like replay a section? I don't know if you guys are up for that or not. I don't know. What have you seen of this, Klopp? Have you seen like, I don't, probably. Oh hell yes. Okay. All right. Shit. God, there's so much that you missed. I don't know. Mike Tango Charlie says there was music and then some more music. Yes. Okay. Okay. Raven Motion says sure, you can always replay any section. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Do you want the homoerotic thing? Oh, you. Clump and Buff says I've only seen the clips from Janelle Monáe's stuff. To be honest, yeah, dude, I love that. She's amazing in that. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. Here. I'll start with the cool like strings thing, I think. Yeah. Here, you get the strings. Okay. Yeah. All right. There you go. Clop. There. I played some stuff for you. Yeah, you didn't get the new stuff because I played the new stuff already, and I don't want to like make people like have to sit through that again. Oh, it's that's not even like my best section, I think. There are some other sections that are really awesome. And yeah, but I'll play them. I'll have to not play them right now because I think everybody's like, I've seen so much of it already. Did you see, hey, Klopp, did you see the dance thing I had posted on Facebook, the dance scene, the sexy dance scene? Have you seen that scene? Because I love the dance scene. And if you want to see the dance scene, I'll play that scene. Yes, you've seen it, or yes, you want to see it. I forgot I saw that one too. Okay, so you've seen it. Okay, all right. Because it's like, I know it's sort of like when this one I just played for you, I know it cuts to a scene from that night, and it was like, oh, she's naked and and she's dancing, and it's like, yeah, and I know it's like, oh, it's confusing if you haven't seen the dance scene. That is the best part I've seen for sure. Oh God, there's more. There's this whole flood scene. The score was super hyped. Thank you. Shit, I'm trying, man. I have a whole section where I rap, and I do sort of this insane, like, kind of orchestral hip hop, and I mix a lot of weird stuff together. But I think it works, and I don't know. It's yeah. It's called a Malleus Maleficarum. Maleficarum. Oh, sorry. It's Latin. It's a hammer of the witches, the Hexenhammer. It was a treatise that was used to sort of like anti-witch treaties. So it was like, you know, all those anti-witch things, you know, we get them from that book. So I decided to, because there's a witch hunt scene where they're all like let's kill her, let's burn her, you know, and it's like, it's her fault, she killed our kids, kind of thing, you know. And so that's why I used that whole thing. That's why I said all of that, and that's why I rap about it too, because that's like, but I rap from evil Robot Maria's perspective rather than the people's perspective, because I don't know, I just wanted to give evil Robot Maria more of a voice because I really like her. And I know that it's like, you know, I know that it's like she's supposed to be like a villainous character, okay? But I think she's fucking awesome, and she's hot, and I love it, and I'm here for it. She turned me into a newt, Mike Dingo Charlie says. Yeah, she did. Oh no. Club and Pop says, Roman Empire gonna roam. Yeah, it's true. Burn it down. Anyway, let me switch back. Okay. Well, there you go. That was the newest Metropolis. I think, what time is it? It's 10:46. Koppenpaw says, the one thing that always struck me as off with the narrative is that it's not the robots that are the enemy, it's the exploitation class hiding behind. Yeah, I know. It's there's so much. I really like this story, and I think there's so many perspectives you can go, you know, about on it, you know, just so many ways you can look at it. And I really I don't know, I've always liked the villainous characters, the ones who, and I don't know, I know that evil Robot Maria is supposed to be like evil, and it's like you can't feel bad for her burning at the stake because she's a robot, but I'm like, no, I kind of feel bad for her. I'm sorry, she's so awesome, and I don't know, I feel a little bad for her because these people are like, they're acting like idiots, and they're like burning her, and it's like, why are you doing that? To quote the tweet that Lex posted, if villain bad, why sexy? Yeah, they're always sexy. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I know it's like usually I do it for like 2.5 hours or more than 2, but I'll just call it an early night, I guess. Not feeling super alive, super healthy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm almost to the end. And I'm going to I'll come back next week, hopefully with the rest of it kind of planned out and like laid out. I still need to like do a lot of finishing on it. I still need to do a lot of sorry, I'm gonna like hit my face on that. I still have to do a lot of like tweaking, a lot of polishing on this, but I'll try to like lay out the last bit so that you can see it all the way until the end, including the end credits, because I do I score the credits as well, because I think it's kind of important. You know, just like, yeah. Peace, Ryako. Clop and stuff. But bye. Thanks for stopping by, Clop. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry you missed all the new stuff, including the rap stuff, but it's okay. I don't know. I'm on next week showing stuff, so there you go. My Tingo Charlie says it's a fairly anti-capitalist themed film more than anything. It's a lot of things. I mean, to me, it's a. There are so many. Again, there's so many ways you can interpret this thing, and it's lovely. And my Tingo Charlie says, remember the credit sequence needs a banjo accompaniment. Yeah. No, we're not going to put a banjo in there. If you, I don't even own a banjo. There's no banjo. No banjo. I'm gonna have to hard pass. No thank you. Edwards only says, go rest. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's a lot of shit I played for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. I don't know. I think it's going in a good direction. I'm gonna have to just. I'm gonna spend like probably a while trying to polish and make this super perfect. But yeah, I love doing it, and hopefully, I get that mentor that I would like. So I don't know. Hopefully, I'm hoping that it's like I'm doing this right. Like I'm scoring right. I don't even know if I'm scoring right. I don't really know. It's just kind of like I'm gonna make it up. That's what you do. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with your pal Ryako. And take care of yourselves. Have a nice Thanksgiving for those of you who are celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm going to make a pie. And then yeah, I'm gonna make a pie. So yeah. Wear a mask. Stay inside if you can. You know, try not to be a dick to people. And yeah, just remember that. Yeah, that I love you. I love you. I was gonna do the squee. Hold on. Let me just build it up inside. So when I do a squee, it's just like I have to kind of build it up inside. Wait. I love you. Okay, stop. I'm so sorry. I'm so weird. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye. Shit. Fuck me.